everyone, this is Erin, Ashley, Simon, and you're tuning into Launching Point presented by Doritos Solid Black. Today I am joined by Cash and Mal.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
Oh man.
Whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
And Kobe with his
Oh yeah.
Crane and Walker.
I mean, we can
bands.
stop it now. You know.
So it sounds like this is the early Cash. So what's
yeah.
going on in this video?
Trust me, it was nothing like Holmes, but man, I was inspired by another YouTuber by the name of Chris Move, man. I was watching on my break, and I was like, man, this dude right here, he's pretty good. But I was like, you know what, I'm better. So I was like, you know what, let me just put it on YouTube. I was like, I know if I ever meet this dude right here online, I can beat him. So I just want to show people that I was good at the game, man. I had to put my commentary with it how I always talk, so that's how that happened.
I'm gonna tell y'all who was my favorite NBA player.
Oh my God!
man.
Look at that, bro. Look at my neck, bro.
Back and forth.
Soccer, man.
I mean, why you gotta talk about
I
my?
need to say this man's name.
Look, that neck looks like that old, bro.
Kobe
Really thought I was on.
So obviously that wasn't gameplay. What was that video? Talk a little bit about it.
Well, at this point, it was more like, hey, Mal, you know, people that know me from hooping, and they kind of seen my face a little bit from hanging with Cash. And the idea of me starting my own kind of content that came abrupt, and it was like, you know, you should just try some stuff. I'm like, well, what should I do? And a lot of people were like, well, you should do what you like to do. And I'm like, well, I don't really have the necessary equipment to just go out there and, you know, drop the content I would love to put out, but you got to start somewhere. So what I did was took a small camera, like he did, one you connect on top of the TV, and kind of just told people what I like to do, things that, people who inspire me, and things that push me to want to drop more content, which is basically all basketball.
So my question to you two is, what is your launching point?
On lunch break all the time, like you're supposed to get an hour lunch break, but I used to cut mine down to like 30 minutes. What I used to do is I used to watch like other YouTubers, for my entertainment. You know, just like how y'all watching this video right now. You know, I was watching Chris Move, iPod King Carter. These are like OGs in the 2K community. And I used to always play like NBA 2K. I used to always play video games. I always bust his ass in 2K. He knows
Always?
it. You know? Always.
Always? Come on,
always.
bro. Okay, so
always.
tell them
always.
the cheese you would do.
Yeah, I was a cheese. Yes,
Okay.
I was a cheese. Yes, I was a cheese.
Okay.
Yeah, I started uploading NBA 2K videos. People was liking them. I showed my face. You watch some of my old videos, you can see I just come with the tie on, you know what I mean, with the button down, with the margarita on the side, you know. I just wake up early before work to play the game. And then on lunch break, I'll watch my people that I was influenced by, watch how they did their pack openings and play the game, you know, and just put it within my own, content.
One day after work, Cash is like, bro, why don't we just do a video together? Come to the crib and show you how to do it, how we set everything up, just so you could get familiar with it, in case you want to do it on your own. And at this point, I'm like, I'm not gonna want to do it, but because you're my guy, I'll go ahead and give it a try. So we get to the house, and it turns out I loved it. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm talking, I'm interacting with the people. They're telling me what they like, what they don't like, and on the other side, Cash was telling me like, you can benefit from this, and better your life.
You remember what I did was I didn't show my face on my channel to nobody until I had got a whip.
Very true. Why?
And I did that because no one was taking me serious. Like people were just laughing. They were laughing at me, but I knew in order to like really speak to like my people language. You know what I mean? I gotta show what I accomplished from the laughter.
True, because they're gonna just look at you working and be like, well, he's not. They don't see anything from it. Like if they can't tell that you're benefiting when they first meet you, like he's got jewelry on, nice clothes, something. If they can't see it, then they won't believe it.
Exactly.
That's true. That's
Do you guys feel like that showing and seeing it to believe it, like you moved away from that? Because maybe initially you had to do that to show people like this is actually like a potential career, but is that something that you guys don't really pay mind to or do now? No,
not really as much we used to like, I feel like, us as just as black people,
Oh yeah.
just, being, well, I don't like,
No,
just
be able to represent the black folks as far as the YouTube community.
Yeah.
And a lot of things that's going on with Black Lives Matter and everything. It's just great to have some kind of, black person representing us for the YouTube. And oh man, I never forget when you told me you came to my house, bro. You was like, Mal, you keep calling me to come help you with this. People pay me for this, man. This ain't free, bro. I remember, I never forget it. I'm like, what does he say? Like, you're my boy.
He did take it serious, you know?
I was like, I did.
He did take it serious.
I was like, I could just call him anytime. Like, I've been knowing him. Like, what's the worst? You know, he gonna come through for me. But
that's before the era now where you see everybody on their phones recording now. You know, everybody would be influencer now. Yes. Back then, it was almost like corny.
But wasn't there ever any worry, like in the sense, like, you know, my mom told me growing up, like, there's gonna be people who are gonna watch you because they want to emulate you and do what you do to be successful. But then also you got some people who are watching because they want to see you fail. The
hatred, I loved it. You know, it drives me so much more. You know, with the person of who I am right now, like, you know, if you look at my old videos, like, I wasn't like well groomed. You know, I wasn't, you know, working out and things like that. You know, people used to always like, you know, I was funny and entertaining, but people would just crack jokes on my teeth, hair, and all this right here. So like, you know what, I can prove to y'all, I can fix this up right here too, you know? So I use it as like a, kind of like a motivation.
Yeah, I think part of that conversation too is like for those who may be tuning in who, you know, maybe they're not black or maybe they grew up differently, it's like, especially when you come from not so well off areas, there's only a few ways that you could succeed, right? Education, sports,
capitalized sports.
Capitalized sports. Yes. Exclamation point 3 times.
I might be the only one people here. Sports.
And more sports. Obviously getting jobs. But then also like the one thing that I think that we're starting to see is the value of video games. So like as you start to see gaming expanded, like how can we best educate other black parents and families to have them understand that the same emphasis that they put on sports, we can put that on video games as well?
I was always like a closet game nerd, right? I didn't like to show it, you know, and I like talk about it. I had that one homeboy I grew up with, we played RuneScape together, and like me and him, the only people that knew we played games together, right? My mom and dad, they used to like take my keyboard away, you know, take my mouse away, just so I can go outside more. Cause they felt like me being outside was more beneficial, cause like I wasn't a hands-on person. I wasn't a person who go change a tire, you know, things like that. And so, you know, when you would, you know, like, that's all they know, you know? So it's like, they were like pushing me to be outside, but little did they know, like, me playing on video games, it kept me from trouble, you know? You know, things were going on in the hood down below.
Not everybody can express themselves talking to other people. Not everybody has like a vibrant personality that people can cling to, or, you know, some people just have like an awkward vibe about them. But being able to go on a video game, you know, put those headsets, I don't know about you, but when I put them headsets on, I feel like I'm jumping in a whole nother world, bro, regardless of the game I'm playing. And it allows me to connect with people where I don't have to see their face, I can hear their voice, and their tone of voice will let me know, like, okay, we're kind of on the same vibe, we want to win this game, you know, and you can kind of grow a relationship from there, because a lot of people game, and they fly out and meet each other, bro, you know, like, bro, we've been gaming for 3-4 years, I know you, I hear your girlfriend cursing in the background all the time, talking about get off the game, or your mom, whoever it is, and then y'all finally meet up, bro, and you grow a beautiful relationship. And that could come from somebody who has no friends to just having a few friends. And that might turn out to be some lifelong people you stay connected to.
What's an actionable tip that the viewers can take away from today's episode?
Lock in, put your head down, and just go. Express yourself freely. Don't compare yourself to the next influencer or to the next person that you really look up to. You know, get inspired by them, you know what I mean? What I did was, you know, people who I inspired when I was starting out, I looked at their trail, you know, I looked at their old videos, how they developed to the influencer they are now, you know? You're gonna have ups and downs, but do not get discouraged.
Whatever your gift or your ability is that you are blessed with, I would try to say, get that out to the world as much as you can in the best way that you can, staying true to who you are.
Like Cash said, we can't give all the bars for free.
Hey, how you told me that? Man, you gotta pay for this now, man. You gotta start paying now. It's no more free, man.
Well, thank you too for joining us today. Really appreciate your insights and your journey. And also thank you to all the viewers for tuning in. My question to you all is, what is your launching point? Drop it in the comments section. Let us know. Until next time, I'm Erin Ashley Simon. This episode is presented by Doritos Solid Black. Solid Black is all about bolstering the voices of Black change makers. Shout out to Doritos.